morning, guys. I have a cutie quickie little video for you today on the new Rhode summer collection, which has 4 new peptide lip tint colors for the summer and a new formula that I'm really excited about, the Pocket Blush, the first color product for complexion in the Rhode line. They started off with the colored lip tints, and this is like makeup now, so I'm so bummed. So the whole collection is available on rhodeskin.com right now. I'll have that linked down below. You can purchase the products individually, or they do offer sets of color combos, or just like the whole blush collection, the whole summer lip collection. I ain't gonna waste no time though, because I really want to try these pocket blushes. So they've steered away from the gray packaging and has it in a brown box. So their description says it's supposed to be on the go, wakes up the cheeks and lips, satiny, interesting, diffused flush, melts on smoothly, stays all day, lightweight, hydrating, baby soft cheeks, glowy finish, but no greasy feel. I hate a greasy feel with a creamy blush. Yes, girl. Made in Korea. That's the right place to go for a product like this. And it has 5.3 grams of product, and it's $24 for a little one. The packaging is really lightweight. This is just plastic, and it's really sleek, simple packaging. Pop top. The blush is really tiny. I feel like this could have been a slimmer product. It's kind of thick for no reason here. That's how it looks. And then it's a twisty yuppie. The packaging doesn't feel luxe or heavy or anything like that. It's a piece of plastic. It doesn't feel cheap, but it is not expensive feeling either. For liner, I have the Huda Beauty Lip Contour in Honey Beige. It's just a good outline contour color for when I'm patting color on the center of the lips. This is the viral color, the color that everybody wants to get their hands on. And by the way, as of right now on the Rhode website, everything is in stock. And it's been out for a couple of days, so shout out to Rhode for like actually having stock. So this shade Piggy is the one everybody wants. It's the one that Hailey Bieber's been using. It's the one that she teased. So pretty good amount of pigment on that first swipe. Super creamy blend. Surprisingly really thin feel. It's very lightweight. Yeah, it's definitely not thick or sticky feeling at all. Almost like a soft powder feel, but it's more creamy. It's not dry like a powder. Sleepy Girl. This is going to be an interesting video. In a good way. I have a good feeling about these. Juice Box is going to give you a fun summer punch. Freckle has some warmth. Spicy Marg. Toasted Teddy. Wow, I'm excited to see the blend out on these because they have pigment. One thing that I'm loving with these 6 shades, none of them look similar at all. I feel like they're going to give something different to the face because sometimes a line will drop colors where once blended out on the cheek, you really can't tell the difference. These all have their own personalities and they're going to do something different for the face. And I think the range is really great for a wide variety of skin tones. And yeah, they all just have this really smooth, light blend. And it almost gives a blurred out look when I blend it out. Piggy first. Now, I'd normally use a brush like the BK109, and I'm going to, but I just want to see how we blend out with a finger very easily. Okay, nice sheer color. Can you go over the cheek? Wow, really easy blend out even with the fingers. I have had nothing but good experiences with Rhode products so far. I've loved everything that they've come out with. I feel like everything is very thoughtfully formulated, and everything that they advertise that the product's going to do, it does tend to do. Now, I don't have any powder on the skin. I want to build it up some more, so I'm going to take my 109 brush just directly on the product. And this is a really sheer but buildable pigment. It is very customizable for you to get what you want with this. And this is the color of the summer. This is the color that everybody's after. In terms of glow, it does have a hydrated look to it, but it's not a glossy glow that you'll get with like a balm. But I feel like this is a glow that will adapt to whatever base you have underneath. So if you have a matte finish, it's not going to look funky over a matte finish, but it's not going to flatten the face either. It definitely is going to add that glow, but looks hydrating, feels hydrating. It's not sticky, but you can tell you have a cream on the cheek. I want to see if that dries down. For fun, I'm going to take a little bit of Sleepy Girl and drop it, okay? Take the tip of my brush like this. And then I'm almost gonna contour with this and then keep it towards the back of the cheek. See how that just added some shape in the cheekbone? That blush layering and, what is it, sunset blush is also super popular. This is a good formula to do that sunset style blush with because they blend into each other really easily. And then let me put this towards the back of the cheek. And I'll have this brush linked down below because it's one of my all-time favorite brushes. Probably my all-time favorite brush when it comes to cream blush application. Bronzer too. So this one is more subdued, a little bit more muted. Be careful though, because this color could read a little punch in the face on my skin tone, but it's very, very pretty. I want to take Juice Box, this fun pop of color. Can use this for a pop on the cheek with that mauve towards the back. And it looks a little scary in the stick, but it's so user-friendly. It gives a lot of pigment if you want it to, but it's easy to blend out, it's easy to build up. You can even get a little bit of a I might regret this, but you can get that kind of sunburnt look on the face, on the nose. Gorgeous. And you can put this on the lips as well. It's really creamy, so let's see. Normally, I do not like a cream blush on the lips because normally it's too powdery and dry. There's two formulas that I think look really good on the lips. One is the Rem Beauty Cream Blush. The other is now this. Now it's a little thin on the lips, so I would still reach for a lip product over this. But in a pinch, it's not drying on the lips. It's actually quite smoothing because it thins out and blurs a little bit. Like, that has sold me that there really is versatility from the cheek to the lips, and it doesn't look dry and crackly and uneven on the lips like most blush products. And I'm talking like luxury price point. They still look like doo-doo on the lips. And now that the swatches have dried down, I wanted to see if they actually did dry down. And no, this is not a blush. Wait. Okay, so if it's blended out, it does have a little bit of a dry down. It's not like a stain by any means, but it will set down a little bit. Nothing crazy, but that's a good sign for longevity. So once it's kind of blended out, it will set down a little bit, but you can manipulate it still. Cleaned off my brush. Let's try a Spicy Marg. For summer, what a beautiful color. This is going to be a hot one for summer. Piggy is going to be the best-selling one. That's the one that they've used as their key to marketing. But this one, underrated. Freckle. I definitely want to see this on the cheek. This one's a little bit more warm, more wearable. So it's going to give less of a pop. It'll be good as a background to Spicy Marg. If you want that cheek pop color. This one blends in a little bit more seamlessly to a bronzer. But see, I just feel like they do different things too. And then lastly, not created for my skin tone, Toasted Teddy. Oh yeah. This is absolutely deep skin tone friendly. especially since the formula is so easily buildable if you need it to be. For me, I'd use this towards the outline of my hairline to blend it into the bronzer, and then the contour, as well as a little blush contour. Probably wouldn't purchase this color for myself, but it's not made for me. Did you want me to put it all over? I don't know, like back here, just to see how that builds. I'm using a really light hand though. Wow, that can get deep. And I want to see spicy marg on the lips. Look how smooth that looks. There is one more final test. Let's see how it does over powder. I just set my under eyes with the Dominique Cosmetics setting powder in the shade Rosita because I wore this pink eyeshadow to use Piggy as the final color on my cheek. So hopefully this doesn't act funny on top of the powder. And if it does act funny, I mean, you can just apply it before powder, but the best blushes don't need that adjustment. It's not an A+ over powder. You can see that harsh line from the blush to the powder. So not A+. This is the only time this blush has fallen short of my wishes, but it's not terrible. I've dealt with worse. It's doable. So I would recommend applying this before powder, but if you forget, it's not a huge deal. Like, it barely looks weird on this side. So I would give it a B over powder, but with pressing my sponge to kind of mush the powder and the blush together, it looks good again. So yay for that. I'm going to try on all 4 of the new limited edition summer shades. So if you are interested in these shades, they are limited. They are $18 each. This is a formula that I'm very familiar with. I know some people have problems with grittiness. I was late to trying the lip tints, so maybe they fix it, but I've never had a problem with grittiness personally. You can also order these in a set for $65 if you just want to get all of them. And these are designed to pair with the colors of the new pocket blushes for a monochromatic look, which is really neat. Let's do Shortcake first. Love how bright the packaging is. This one's pretty sheer. It's not as bright as I thought it was going to be. It has a sheer tone of pink to it. Pretty sure this is meant to be paired with Baby. For a summer color, I was hoping for a little bit more pop. But it's pretty. It's like if you have a little bit of foundation on your lips, if you put this over, it will cover that and give you just enough. And if you're not familiar with the formula, it's very hydrating. It lasts a decent amount of time. I like the applicator of these in particular because I just have smaller lips and they fit my lip size well. Not sticky at all. If you're into mauves, there's Salty Tan. Definitely more of a wearable color. Let's see. Also quite sheer, but I can see the mauve poking through. Like, comparing it to Shortcake, it has more of a deeper tone on my lips. Very subtle. And you can see how that smooths over the lines of the lips. I've never looked, but these are made in Italy. Italy doesn't normally do lip products, so that's interesting. Peach Pit. These first 3 colors are more sheer than I thought they were going to be. I thought they would go a little bit more with the fun summer collection. Like, you can see the hint of peach, but I don't know that it's worth like purchasing all of these. Same beautiful formula though, no grittiness. I saved Guava Spritz for last because I feel like this will be the boldest color. By the way, these are all fragrance free. They don't have a scent or taste or anything to match the name. I feel like this color was the opportunity to make a splash. Not enough color, in my opinion, for a limited edition summer color collection. Regardless of my thoughts and how I would have changed these, I will definitely be using these this summer because I love this formula no matter what the color looks like. But I think the blush set is worth purchasing every color for. They each have their own personality. I can't say the same about the new summer lip colors, but it's still that really lovely formula, so can't knock them for that. If you were interested in purchasing any items from the new Rhode summer collection, I hope this video was helpful for you. Honestly, when it comes to the new blushes, the new formula that everybody was excited about, I really feel like Rhode knocked it out of the park. I have no complaints with this other than it's not an A grade over powder, but it's adjustable, easy fix. I do not have a bad sentiment to say about these new blushes. Totally worth it if you're interested. We are in a sea of new blushes right now, so you might not have cream blushes on your wish list, but if you are eyeing them, they are absolutely worth it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review and found it helpful. If you've purchased any of these products, let me know your thoughts down below. Now this is a first impressions. I will make a note about how these wear because I will be wearing this all day. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys, have a good one. Oh, and make sure you subscribe and like this video and comment if you haven't already. Appreciate it. Bye.